You know the name, you know the voice.
You ever love somebody so much you can barely breathe when you're with them, you meet, and neither one of you even know what hit them. Got that warm fuzzy feeling, get them chills, used to kill them. Now you're getting fucking sick of looking at them.
But do you really know how Eminem lives now compared to when he was just a struggling rapper with a dream and a notebook full of rhymes? From battling in Detroit basements to selling out stadiums, his journey is wild. So let's take a ride from the 8 Mile to multi-million-dollar success, Slim Shady style.
However, the resale tickets can range from 92 to 647. So the retail, that wasn't counting here, resale.
According to touring data, opening night in Minneapolis grossed over $9.1 million for more than 47,000 fans at an average price of $192.70. Like I said, the previous record was Eminem highest grossing rap concert. So just one night. He's already broke that on night 1.
Chapter 1. Young Eminem's struggle. Back in the 90s, Eminem wasn't riding in limos. He was riding the bus, if he could afford it. He grew up in a rough Detroit neighborhood with a single mom and a dream bigger than his fridge, which, by the way, was often empty. He lived in a tiny house with his daughter Haley and worked as a short-order cook, dishwasher, and even a comic book artist on the side. Yes, before he was rapping about Venom, he was almost drawing it. I had 40 bucks to my name, a baby to feed, and a dream of making it big. So yeah, it was either rap, either ramen. Every spare minute went into writing rhymes. He'd rap at open mics, battle local rappers, and get booed for being the white guy in a black-dominated scene. But spoiler alert, he didn't just survive, he dominated.
I know mommy's not here right now, and we don't know why. We feel how we feel inside. It may seem a little crazy, pretty baby, but I promise mama's gonna be alright. And if you ask me to, daddy's gonna buy you a mockingbird. I'ma give you the world.
Chapter 2. Fame hits. When Dr. Dre discovered him, it was game over. The Slim Shady LP blew up, and suddenly, Marshall Mathers went from ramen noodles to filet mignon with a side of media controversy.
Boy-girl groups make me sick, and I can't wait till I catch all you faggots in public. I'ma love it. Vanilla Ice don't like me. Said some shit and vibe despite me. Then went and dyed his hair just like me.
He had fame, money, and all the chains he could wear without breaking his neck. His mansion looked like it came straight out of MTV Cribs, complete with a basketball court, studio, and a closet that probably cost more than our rent. But it wasn't all wins. With fame came chaos, lawsuits, addiction, beef with almost every celebrity in the early 2000s, including Moby. Yes, Moby. He was dropping diss tracks faster than the Kardashians post selfies. Chapter 3. The Crash. But by the mid-2000s, things took a dark turn. Eminem was dealing with personal loss, drug addiction, and burnout. He nearly died from an overdose, and for a while, the rap god disappeared from the spotlight. But if there's one thing Eminem's good at, other than rhyming with orange, it's his comebacks.
I think once I took my first Viking, it was just like this feeling of, you know, like everything was not only mellow, but didn't feel any pain. It just kind of numbed things. Liking it more and more. People tried to tell me that I had a problem. I would say, get that person out of here. I can't believe they said that shit to me. They know nothing about my life. Are they out of mine?
Chapter 4. Eminem now. Fast forward to today, and Eminem is worth over $300 million, but you won't catch him flexing watches on Instagram or hosting yacht parties in Miami. Gone are the bleached hair, baggy pants, and public feuds. Now, he's low-key, lives in a modest $1.5 million home in Michigan, modest by celebrity standards, and drives a regular Chevy Impala. Not a Lambo, a Chevy, you know, the car your uncle probably drives. He wakes up early, writes like it's a 9-to-5 job, and even takes lunch breaks. Icon once said Eminem would show up to the studio at 9 a.m. sharp and leave by 5 like a responsible dad on a time clock. Talk about the world's most punctual rapper. He avoids social media, barely parties, and instead of dissing everyone, he mentors younger rappers and focuses on his daughter. Oh, and he still drops albums that make the charts quake. He hasn't fallen off, he's just evolved.
Yo, all we wanna do is like look inside. Yo, I used to live in this house like 6 years ago. I grew up in this house.
Do you have like swings and stuff in the backyard, or?
Yeah, we used to have this one little swing. It was right there. Then this was where the garage used to be, where all these trees are. This used to be like a little thing for the birds, but it was always empty.
Yeah. Was your family pretty happy when they were living here? Relatively speaking.
It was all right. It's alright.
Chapter 5, Lifestyle Compared. So how does it compare? Then, late nights, fast fame, fast food. Now, early mornings, clean eating, mental clarity. Then, every other lyric was a diss. Now, he's more likely to reflect than roast. Unless you bring up Machine Gun Kelly again. Then, battling on street corners. Now, battling arthritis. Kidding. The man's still sharper than ever.
He's so mad that he won't give up that easy. No, he won't have it. He knows his whole back's that he's broke. It don't matter, he's broke. He knows that, but he's
So what does Eminem's lifestyle tell us? That the same guy who once slept on floors now owns a publishing company, a label, and is still feared in rap battles. Eminem's lifestyle has completely transformed, but his hunger, his passion, and his love for the craft is still the same. He went from broke in Detroit to a multi-millionaire rap icon, but instead of flashing his wealth, he flashes wisdom. Instead of chasing the spotlight, he controls it. He's proof that you can evolve without selling out. So whether you love Slim Shady, respect Marshall Mathers, or worship the rap god, one thing's clear, Eminem is still very much in the game, just on his own terms.
and we'll have each other's back, cause we're that lucky together we move now. Let's not think mountains out of molehill. You hit me twice, yeah, but who's counting? I may have hit you 3 times, I'm starting to lose count, but together.
Do you prefer old school Slim Shady or today's Eminem? Tell us in the comments. And if you enjoyed this ride through Eminem's journey, hit that like button and subscribe for more.